we're in a race with the clock right now. No one's answering the phones.
Water was going everywhere.
Baby, what you say? We can leave today. Anywhere we'll go, we'll be alright. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you.
Any luck? Well guys, happy, what day is it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. We weren't even gonna vlog today, and then I come down and there's a huge puddle right here at the bottom of our fridge, and we just found out that our fridge is not working. So the absolute worst thing that could possibly happen at this time just happened. Our fridge and freezer are chock full of food, or chock full, I still don't know what it is. Chock full of food, obviously like everyone else's that we have to be prepared at this time. And now I'm just worried that all of our food is gonna go bad before we can figure this out. Marcos has called our home warranty, right?
Yeah, to see if this, I mean, I'm sure this will be covered under the our home owner's policy. But, I mean, they're not gonna be able to send someone to fix this right away or replace it. So we're in a race with the clock right now to salvage what we have in the freezer and the fridge. I mean, we took this thing out because that was caused the puddle, right? The ice was leaking down.
Yeah, I first noticed this morning, like we got back from running just like to get some lunch and stuff, and there was like, oh, what's that? It's making noises. Anyway, there was just like a huge puddle, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. The kids must have gotten some water and it spilled. And then I opened the freezer to pull out some chicken just to thaw for tomorrow's dinner, and I'm like, everything's like feeling kind of soft, you know? So I'm like, well, maybe one of the kids like got in and just like left it open, you know? It's happened before. Anyway, fast forward a couple hours, Marcos is home, and now we're frantically texting friends, we're frantically calling Home Depot and Lowe's and anywhere we can think of to even get in there and buy a new fridge, right?
This is the worst time because with this pandemic going on, like everyone's panicking, buying all this food and buying extra freezers and fridges. And so they're probably gone out of stock.
You think?
Right?
I don't know.
One thing. And no one's answering the phones at Home Depot or Lowe's, probably because they're understaffed because of the pandemic.
Well, and are they even open? Like
they're open until 6 instead of their usual 9, but no one's answering the phones. So
Yeah.
So I have to probably get my car, drive there, and see if there's workers outside. They're probably not letting people inside.
I wonder if you can like place an order online and then go pick it up or something.
Well, I'm just gonna go there first, ask them that.
The fridge is broken, so we can't have any water in it.
Oh, well, good thing we have water bottles. There's a lot more things worse than that. Kids are in their swimsuits today. What are you doing?
We played outside. Just me and Livy.
Livy and Hallie, I think they wanted a popsicle, and then we're like, okay, this is definitely broken. So
Yeah, because it's like, it's not even frozen.
anyway, have no idea what we're gonna do. I mean, I've had 2 friends text me because we have like this church neighborhood texting thing, and they're like, I have a little bit of room in my fridge, but that's the other thing is everyone's fridges and freezers are totally stock full. Stocked?
They're stocked.
Stocked.
They're probably full to the brim because they're preparing for their own month-long lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not to mention, like, let's say we find a fridge.
Yeah.
But it's like, will our food be okay by the time we find it?
That's why we taped it off. I don't want people opening this up.
Yeah, don't
and
open it.
letting
But
the
then,
cooler out.
let's say we find a fridge and everything, and all of our food goes bad. Are we even gonna find food to refill all this? Because you guys know how hard it is to find chicken, ground beef. Like, you've seen our past vlogs. Like, we have stocked up and it's full. And we don't have a fridge or freezer outside, which is funny because today I found one on Walmart and I'm like, should we just order this just so we can stock up more in our garage? So I don't even know what to do.
I'm gonna head down to the stores and see if they have something there I can grab and take in the minivan.
Would it fit in the minivan?
Well, not like a full thing, but we need to get something.
Or
Who has a truck that we know that maybe we could, if we find one?
the next door.
Well, let me just, maybe if they have a unit there, then I can call a friend and maybe can I have
Okay.
a truck? Can you come meet me?
Okay.
Like next door, they have a truck.
This is the worst.
Stuff in the freezer to go bad. It first needs to thaw, and then a couple hours after that.
Okay. But I don't want to have to refreeze everything. Can you thaw and refreeze stuff?
As long as it's not open, I think we're good. We're fine.
Okay.
For a couple
I'm
hours.
gonna go with Marcos because Lowe's is pretty close. Ty can babysit. And Stella's asleep. So I'm gonna go with him to try to help. We've texted a lot of friends, so it'll just be easier if we're together, and I don't know, I guess we'll take you along with us. So we just had a friend stop by. He just drove over here and said that he has a freezer available, so we're gonna use some of his freezer. Inez from How Inez Rolls has some in her fridge. So we have some great neighbors, guys, that literally have responded within 5 minutes. So we're gonna run down and try to get one first and then go from there, but at least we have some backups. All right, guys, we're at Lowe's. Our friends came to pick us up in the truck, so I guess we're just gonna look for a fridge. But we're still gonna have to move all of our food because
We still gotta plug in the new one, and it has to cool down, so it's gonna be a transition time where we're gonna have to save some of our stuff anyway.
yeah, it's worst timing ever, but where are our fridges? Anyway, hopefully, I'm just glad that Lowe's is open. Home Depot's open, but they're open by appointment only. Anyway, we'll check out the fridges and show you what we can find, I guess, if there's any left. That's the thing. I mean, look at this. A lot of their fridges are just gone. There's like empty spots. We've got these old school ones, but we might as well get one that we want.
This would be good for the garage, like if we had a
Yeah.
spare one in the garage, something like this.
Yeah, this is the one I was looking at today online, and I'm like, okay, we just need something little like this and basic for the garage, but not for in our house. Honestly, our fridge, like 2 of these are broken anyway, hanging on by tape, you guys. So I just, not the best time to want to spend money, you know? Can't decide, guys. We're kind of thinking the 2-door freezer would hold more because I feel like nothing holds our bottom freezer. But I don't know. Comment below if you think, I mean, it'll be too late, but we still want to know your opinion. Do you think a double door holds more, or our other one was a double door fridge and then the freezer is a pull-out one, like over here? Yeah, this is kind of like ours at home. Pull this out. I don't know. This just feels really small, but it's deep. I don't know. Who cares? But we want to know your guys' opinion, so comment below and let us know. This one would be nice, but not for that price. It's like, what makes it so fancy? But this is seriously kind of how ours looks now, unless they have that crushed ice.
Yes, they do.
Ooh,
Yep, they
that is worth it, but not for $4,000 almost. Just comparing sizes, guys. I feel like ours is kind of this size, but this one feels way deeper.
I think it is.
I think it is too. I mean, it's more expensive, so probably. Maybe we'll just get this. What's inside here? That's kind of cool. All right, so we just had her come. It was funny. She was definitely staying 6 feet away. Could you tell that? She was like, which is great. You know, I appreciate that. So looks like these ones over here are bigger. So she's gonna check if they have one in stock at another store. And I think we're gonna go with this one, guys. The one that we thought was the biggest. It is on sale, so I think it was this one. So Marcos liked this feature. How you can open it like that, right? You like this one?
I feel like our fridge right now is probably in the 26, 27
Yeah.
cubic feet.
Yeah.
And so this is bigger.
This is 29.7. So she's checking it out. All right, guys, we made our decision. We're gonna go with this one. Of course they don't have this one in stock, and no stores do. It's one that you have to order only, but it's the biggest one. It's 29.7.
cubic feet.
Cubic, and we feel like it's way deeper, way bigger. Feeling good about that. The freezer feels big. Has the same layout as our other one, the 3-drawer, which I like.
Yes, me too, me too.
So I'm kind of sold on this one. So what we have to do now is wait a week, which I don't want to do and we can't do. So we have cleared out a spot in our garage for a small fridge freezer. We did that after Christmas. If you're regular on our vlogs, you saw how we have an empty space. And so we're just gonna buy a cheap little one over on clearance for the garage, use that for the next week, I guess, so that we can, if we're gonna spend that much money, I wanna get the one that we want. So we're gonna do that. So she's running back to make sure they have it. We're ordering this one, it should be here by Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, so like a week. And we have neighbors literally 2 houses down that have some room because I don't think everything will fit in that fridge, but we'll show you that fridge. So this is the one we're gonna get for the garage. Obviously, super small, but I think we can make it work for a week with stuff we definitely need. Be perfect for the garage, not too big, not too wide, right?
That's right.
And it's like saving us some money. So like these are way more expensive, but the last clearance one, so we're feeling good about that, right?
I'm feeling good. How about you?
I guess Marcos wanted to get this big one right here, which yeah, if it was going in our house, I'm like for sure, but just don't think we need that much space. All right guys, another change of plans. They didn't have the 2 little fridges over there, and then they found another one that was similar in price. We're like, hey, it's fine, it's bigger. And then she went to go order this one, the one we fell in love with, the biggest one in the whole store. And what, they're out of stock now, or
They
like
discontinued this model.
discontinued it? So
And they're already out of stock, so they have no more except for this one.
yeah. So I called around RC Willey, Home Depot, and they don't have one this big. RC Willey had the exact same one and then could deliver it, same price, but we'd have to wait for 2 days. So the lady said she's gonna check with her boss, and it sounds like we can get this one, the floor display model, for 250 bucks off. So I think we're just gonna take it and run before they change their mind.
Yeah, because we can take this home today.
Take it home today. I mean, there's like a little ding right here.
That's nothing.
Scratch.
There's another, just small, like you
Small,
barely
like
notice.
you can't even tell with stainless steel. So for 250 bucks, I'll take the ding because we really like this one. It's way deeper. That way we can get all of our food transferred over today and just use our neighbor's fridge and freezer for like an hour. So I think we're gonna go for it. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
So for now, I think we'll just wait on the garage fridge, right? Or do we still want to get one?
Oh, I thought we were gonna get one.
Oh, really?
But can we fit 2 fridges on a truck bed? Probably not.
Maybe we should just take a breather on the fridge just
Okay,
because
let's just do this first then.
this is first priority. We could always come back next week and buy the fridge now that we know. Plus, they have a clearance rack that changes daily. So I kind of want to shop around and see if we can even find a cheaper one
For the garage.
for the garage. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Got it?
Yep.
Secure? Alright, got it strapped down.
Strapped down.
Okay.
It's a short drive home.
It is short.
We're not going on interstate or anything.
Onward, we go home.
Onward we go.
And on to more mess of trying to figure out food and putting it in people's fridges and coolers and all of that.
I'm sure maybe there's a big puddle at home.
No. Ooh.
Maybe we can get as much as we can and see if we can put some in the other one.
Is that all of it?
Yeah, that's it.
And don't we have to
Those
keep
jam
those
pecans.
papers?
Okay, eat your sandwich, okay? Do you want me to cut it in half? What?
Yeah, no. I
You're
want
just
to.
eating some dinner, huh?
Hey, where do you want this?
Alright, so came home. Obviously no one had eaten. We can't open this fridge because it's still cold and our meat was still frozen. So we emptied all the meat into our friends, into our laundry baskets. Took them with our friend who's gonna put them in their freezer. We haven't opened this because we wanna keep it cold. We've got this plugged in, the new fridge. We're gonna transfer everything, but it has to cool down in like 2 or 3 hours. So kids are eating Uncrustables. I put in a mac and cheese, apples, bananas, and then we'll get to bed, okay? Kind of crazy, guys, because it's like, I don't know what happened here, but basically we have a plumber coming right now and water was going everywhere and some little valve in there broke. And yeah, it's been interesting. Anyway, we're doing the best we can. Kids are alive. Food is not bad in the freezer, as far as we know, the meat, so that's good because we had quite a bit of chicken and ground beef. Now we just gotta get the fridge.
What a mess.
What a mess, man. Who knew?
It's a chain of events.
Yeah, so they took our freezer food, right?
They took our freezer food.
Was there anything else that was not good that we need to throw away? Like you saw it all? Like the meat was all hard?
The meat was hard, yeah.
Oh,
it was
good.
Still frozen.
Okay.
The chicken breasts, the pork, shoulder, most of the things were still frozen.
Stores are about starting.
Yep, stores are closed. That was a big problem. So a plumber's on his way, but like we could have just run to Home Depot and gotten that little thing, but everywhere's closed. Early because of the corona. None of us have eaten dinner. It's 8:15. Kids are eating these Uncrustables, which were perfectly thawed, so there's some silver lining, right? All right, guys, got kids down for bed. We're just trying to clean up all the mess.
What a night. Tomorrow, hopefully, we can finish this process of fixing this this water hose to the fridge.
Yeah.
So we can have an ice maker.
So we did have a plumber just come by. I didn't vlog it because it got crazy. The kids hadn't eaten. It was time for bed. He came and put a piece on that, right?
Yeah, he was able to shut off the water supply because it was leaking and it was going to leak
Yeah.
unless we turn the whole main water supply off to our house, which means we can't use the faucets, we
Yeah.
can't take showers.
Couldn't
or
wash our
baths.
hands. Yeah.
So, in order for that to happen, we just had to shut this part off, which they did under the sink.
Oh, so this is still broken.
That's still broken,
Okay.
and it
But
still doesn't
waters
work.
aren't coming out. So do we have water under the sink right now?
We have water everywhere in the house except for here,
Which is for the fridge.
for the fridge. Yeah.
So tomorrow, hopefully we'll have that plumber come back and get the water hooked up to the fridge so that we can have ice and water through the fridge. As for now, that's a wrap for today, I guess. Again, this was not a planned vlog day. As you guys know, we don't vlog every day. We vlog about twice a week. And I was in the middle of editing tomorrow's vlog that's going up when we realized this happened. So kind of last minute, kind of crazy. Grateful that we had Ty here that he could just babysit while we were gone. Grateful we have good friends and neighbors that came to the rescue because not really sure what we would have done. But goodbye to this fridge. We're kind of hoping we can fix it though and put it outside, I guess. And hello to this one. They look almost identical, but they're not. This one's a Kenmore. This one's a lot bigger and wider and deeper. So hopefully it was a good decision. Hopefully it was a good choice. Our meat is good, and that's what I was most worried about. Hope everyone's staying safe out there, staying healthy. Check your fridges if they're leaking. Let us know. Comment below and we'll tell you what to do. All right, you guys, we were able to move the old fridge over here. I know it's an eyesore, but just needs to leave our house, you know? And that's the way it's gonna go out because it won't fit through the other one. And it's time to show you the new fridge. We were able to get all of the food back in and show you all of these amazing features. Ta-da! Seriously, you guys, you couldn't see very well the before because there was no lights and stuff, but I'm telling you, these drawers right here are huge. This would not even fit. Well, it would be the only thing that would fit, and it'd have to fit this way in the drawer, and we'd have to like maneuver it in because it would hit this. And now we could fit like 2 of them. Tons of fruit, still put strawberries, other stuff in there. This vegetable drawer, like this is a huge mixed greens from Costco. Like these are pretty big tubs. In the old fridge, we would have 2 gallons of milk like this, and it'd be hanging off the lip, kind of like that. Like it'd be about to, like I'm like, can we shut the fridge? So we have a whole extra row here, which is awesome. And we used to have water bottles probably about to here, and like 3 or 4, and then Marcos added his root beer and Diet Dr. Pepper. And it's just so much more room. Like it's so deep. Like we have an extra, what, 7-8 inches? And this is probably my favorite drawer of all. Ta-da! This stuff used to be like hitting this. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know it went up. Hitting this right here, and then stuff would slide back and get stuck. It'd be a mess because it was all on top of each other. It's just letting us know the fridge is open. And then the freezer. Oh, look how much more that opens.
Look at
you
that.
don't know, but
2 deep wells
yes.
with that slide out pan here.
Deep wells.
That's right.
Okay. Love it. Totally worth it. This is kind of cool. So you can open it from here. But then, gotta shut this first. There's this little button right here that opens it right here. So you have, what's it called, Marcos?
This is a cool saver.
Cool
Or,
saver.
sorry, cold saver.
He's been saying cool saver all night. I'm like, because it's super cool. Anyway, these are adjustable shelves. And it's just easy access. So we put all the kids' Hydro Flask right here. They always have waters. That's what we drink 90% of the time, even though the fridge is full of root beer and Dr. Pepper. But that's never usually in our fridge because we didn't have space. And that's just like a special occasion. Anyway, this is kind of cool, guys. Plus, this, I don't know if you can see, you can fill up your water or your drinks depending on the ounces. So there's a 32, 16, 8, and 4. So we're gonna have to play with that tomorrow because, you know, the water's not hooked up to the fridge, but we are excited.
Very good buy here.
I'm very happy with it. And now that all of our food's in, we're like, hey, our fridge wasn't this empty when it broke. I mean, we do have a lot of stuff, but now I'm like, we need to go get more food. I mean, we're good, but you know?
Absolutely.
The kids are gonna love it too. We like it, we love it. All right, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching this craziness. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and stay tuned for our next vlog.
Let's hit the showers.
Yes, time to shower. Thanks, guys.
Adios.